So the video that's on my schedule today to record is, what is your needle mover? So what is the one task that you can be doing each day to get you to where you want to go? And then imposter syndrome creeped in. I was listening to a Ram Dass lecture yesterday, and he was talking on how the information is dependent on the person who's delivering it. If the person isn't acting in accord with what they're saying, then the information won't be received. It won't resonate with the person. And it really got me thinking that even though I am actively attempting to share my mistakes in business, that the information likely won't resonate even as a mistake or be taken on board or be internalized, because the person delivering the message isn't where the receiver wants to be. So then I was thinking, what can I talk about and what will be received? And I have to speak on something that I have been through and that I have seen firsthand and experienced firsthand. Only then will it, be of any value. So if we want to still talk about the needle mover, I took myself from 2 years ago being in the worst mental state that I've been in. Throw around the word depression lightly these days. However, my thoughts were not good on a daily basis. I was not liking what was going on in my head. And then fast forward to last year, 2 years on, I was the happiest I have ever been. I was just loving being in my skin. Long journeys where I would look forward to them because I would just get to spend time with myself, meditating, journaling, just looking out the window, whatever it was, all that airy-fairy stuff. However, I was the happiest I've been. I was just filled with gratitude for everything, and I didn't need success, because in my own sense I'd already found it. Like, if I was enjoying waking up each day and being present and just appreciating what I was doing, just appreciating the food I was eating, whatever it was, whatever the task at hand was, going into flow state, again, fucking gets thrown around so much again, but just being fully filled up by the work I was doing. And I wasn't thinking about any of it's a lie, of course we all do. However, the main part of me wasn't thinking about what other people were thinking and about my results, let's say. I was focused on the work. I knew I was growing. I was happy doing the work, and my thoughts were good. So I had already achieved success. And we know, life comes in cycles. So there's going to be periods where we're feeling good and then periods where we're feeling bad. So the world is naturally going through, like we mentioned before, a transitionary period. So stuff is getting shaped up. So naturally, the pendulum swing is going to be on people are going to be going through some changes. These might be bad things. Might be perceived as negative. However, it's all for the greater good, or for that person's path, or whatever. So I have kind of been using that as an excuse, or just accepting that this is a negative period and I just have to go along with it. And that is true to a degree, that when we are in these low periods, the periods in the bottom of the spiral, that we don't want to be doing too much. We don't want to be taking too much risks. We kind of just want to be holding on and trying not to lose what we already have. Don't be trying to scale our business in these periods. Again, reverting it back to business. So, if we're talking about needle mover, what was the needle mover that got me to that period? And as fucking cliche as it is, it really was meditation. And I just even hate talking about or saying that word, because I just know the feeling that I had when I first heard people talking about it. Not like first heard, everyone's fucking been talking about it for years. But when I hear people talking about it, some part of me just feels negative, and I just think, no, this person's, I don't know, cringy or something. Some part of me gets triggered by it, and even still does, even though it has been the practice that has had the biggest impact on my life. And even still, I have stopped doing it. As I've come watching back my videos, the last few I've posted, hearing myself say that meditation has disappeared from my life, and then also talking about how I'm in a low period. So it's like, genius. I wonder what that is. Talking about how I'm analyzing all of my previous records and seeing what worked, what didn't work. Feckin' here it is. This worked, and I'm not doing it, and things are going bad. So even I'm not consistent with it now. The days that it gets done, you can see the results. I don't call it results. You can feel the difference. I feel so much better. Probably thinking, why the fuck did you stop? Might be an excuse. The main catalyst that I can put it down to has been alcohol. And it's myself. I let it slide. However, while I was away, the first 2 months while I was away, probably drank a handful of times. Could count on my hand in 2 months how many times I drank. And in any of those periods, I wasn't really drunk. Contrasted to the next 2 months, when I got a job at a hostel, I drank every single day for 2 months straight. Not one day did a bit of alcohol not pass my lips. And with that, all of my habits fell away. I was having a great time. Don't get me wrong, it was brilliant. I loved my time there. Extremely fun, and it shook up a lot of and changed a lot of thought patterns that I have. So I'm grateful for it, wouldn't change it. However, it did leave its repercussions. It did leave its scars, or whatever you want to call it. I stopped. It's taken me down layers in efficiency, for sure. And then you'll think, okay, well, you had a good time. So yes, I did have a good time. However, is the trade-off worth it? It's been months since that has happened, and I'm still not where I want to be, not where I was before. So I guess this is I don't know what you want to call it, but talking about the things that we do or that we say that we enjoy, at what cost do they come at? We can have fun, however, what is the repercussion of that? What is the half-life for the choices that we're making? If we are choosing to enjoy ourselves on the weekend, is that trickling over into our life and stopping us from doing what we actually want to be doing on a bigger scale, as opposed to just a micro scale, like what we want to do today, what we want to do macroly with this year, with our life, with whatever timescales you want to view it on. So not really much else to say on the matter. I for sure will be prioritizing it, because achieving success in business is one thing. It takes time. We can achieve success within ourselves much, much, much quicker. And when we achieve business success, we still have to feel happy inside. So doing the business one before the other one is kind of backwards. And at one point I felt like I knew that, and yet I forgot it. So this is me coming back to myself. We can achieve success a quicker route. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Love you all. Mwah, and peace.